Hi folks, Job Lot Comics here, having a look at another old Bronze Age Flash. This is issue number 292. You can see that it's got Mirror Master. Flash always had a good sort of rogues gallery of villains, didn't he? And oddly enough, Flash was always getting transformed into different stuff. Here he is. I don't know what he's doing there. Is he elongated man? Yeah, he's a misshapen monstrosity, and that's just the beginning. We've also got some Firestorm in the back of this. This is when DC were putting backup strips into their books. I quite like these old issues of the Flash. Yeah, I think this is maybe just after Bronze Age. 1980 we're in here, yeah. You can see Don Heck doing the artwork here. Carrie Bates doing all the writing on this. Flash, I don't know. And I really enjoyed this sort of era of Flash. It was always a bit silly. And I know that the book was suffering and it wasn't doing all that well at this point here. It was just villain of the month type of things. And then, Flashes, like I said, he always had a good rogues gallery. So they would just bring these villains back, sort of almost Batman style. 1 month Joker, 1 month Penguin, all that kind of stuff. It was afterwards that they decided that they wanted to shake the title up, and they made some radical changes within Flash. They killed Iris off, and then they put Flash on trial for murder, and that storyline went on and on and on and on and on for ages. I don't know if it ever really worked because the book eventually did get cancelled. What's quite interesting is the backup here. You've got Firestorm, and it's some really early artwork from George Perez on the strip. I did a wee thing about his first work on DC Comics, and here's some more of his art. Now, it never failed to amaze me that they would have a talent like George Perez doing the backup strip. Unless he wasn't that well known at this point. Maybe this was just like, it was really early days for him. And, because wouldn't it have been great to see George Perez actually on the main strip? Not have anything against Don Heck, yeah, but you can tell Heck's work was just getting a little bit, not lazy, but I think he was, maybe a little bit tired. Here's the letters page. Who's been writing in? Karen Wu and Kent Fennis. I remember that name from back in the day. He would write in like all the time. Dave Law, I don't know who Dave is. And John Grant, I don't know who that is. Michael Kutcher. There we go. There's what else was on sale at the time. So, yeah, it was an okay time for Flash. I liked it when I was reading these. I thought they were great. Looking back on them now, it is a little bit formulaic. But I suppose that's going to happen to any long-running superhero title. And I like this stuff with Perez. Anyway, hope you enjoyed looking at that. Thank you to everybody who's subscribed. If you're watching this and you've not subscribed, do I get a solid one? Well, subscribe to the channel, you doit bag. And I'll see you in the next one.